Hello and welcome to Brainy Gardener. In this video, I'm going to show you 20 popular succulents that stay small. Succulents are beautiful plants that have a lot of variation in size, color, and look. They come in a wide array of sizes, shapes, and textures. Each plant is well known for its beauty and makes perfect additions to various decor settings. This little list of 20 succulents is for those who love the look of a variety of succulents but want something that stays small throughout its life cycle. So if you're looking for a low-maintenance plant that won't take up a lot of space, then make sure to check out this video. So let's get started. Number 1. Jade Plant Crassula ovata. The jade plants have an interesting tree-like form with thick, glossy leaves. Its botanical name is Crassula ovata, but it's also known as the money tree or lucky plant. An interesting tidbit about the jade plant: it can be grown as a bonsai. What that means is that it grows like a miniature tree, and if pruned correctly, it will last decades while remaining at the same height. Number 2. Moonstone Succulent Pachyphytum oviferum. The moonstone succulent, also known as the sugar almond plant or Pachyphytum oviferum, is a small succulent native to Mexico. It's called the moonstone succulent because of the shape of its leaves. They are oval, fleshy, usually white or pinkish-white, and grow in clusters from a prostrate stem. The leaves have significant heft to them, resembling moonstones or beach pebbles. These plants are counted among succulents that stay small despite being vigorous growers. Number 3. Gasteria Liliputana. The Gasteria Liliputana is a small, slow-growing succulent that is native to South Africa. It gets its common name from the warty bumps that cover its leaves. This cultivar is a cross between Gasteria baeticina and Gasteria cv. Old Man Silver. The leaves of this plant are long, thin, and slightly curved. They grow in a rosette pattern and can reach up to 8 inches in length. The leaf surface is covered in small, raised bumps that give it a textured look. Number 4. Echeveria Minima. The Echeveria Minima is a small succulent that typically grows to about 3 inches tall and 4 inches wide. It is among the smallest Echeveria and has made its way on this list for that very reason. The leaves are green with red margins along the border and grow in tight rosettes, typical of Echeveria. This plant is native to Mexico and prefers to grow in bright, indirect light with some occasional direct sunlight mixed in. Number 5. Crown of Thorns, Euphorbia milii. The crown of thorns is native to Madagascar and gets its common name from the sharp thorns that cover its stems. The crown of thorns is a slow grower, but it can reach up to 6 feet in height if left unpruned. However, most growers prefer to keep it much smaller by pruning it regularly. It has a branching habit and forms a dense canopy of foliage. Number 6. Desert Rose, Adenium obesum. The desert rose is a beautiful small succulent that's native to the Arabian Peninsula. It gets its common name from its resemblance to a miniature rose bush. The flowers are usually shades of pink, red, or white and have a delicate, sweet fragrance. It is a slow-growing plant, so don't expect it to get too big. Most varieties stay quite small, making them perfect for indoor gardens and terrariums. Number 7. Tree of Love, Acrocin laxum. The Tree of Love is a small succulent that's native to the Canary Islands. It's called the Tree of Love because of its heart-shaped leaves and the fact that it resembles a miniature tree with its woody stems. Gardeners need to strike a soft balance between shade and light when growing this plant. Too much shade will result in stunted growth, but too much sun burns the leaves. Number 8. Tiger Jaws, Faucheria tigrina. The tiger jaws is a small succulent native to South Africa. It gets its common name from the toothed leaves that resemble a tiger's jaws. The leaves are a soft green with white spots and can grow up to 3 inches long. The triangular leaves appear in pairs and resemble a tiger's jaw. The margins of the leaves have teeth-like protrusions, further lending to the illusion. Number 9. Panda Plant, Kalanchoda tomentosa. The Panda Plant is a small succulent native to Madagascar. It's called Panda Plant because of the furry, white leaves that resemble a panda bear. The leaves are thick, fleshy, and up to 4 inches long. They're arranged in a rosette pattern and have scalloped edges. Red, almost burnt coloration around the tips of the white, fuzzy leaves gives the plant a unique appearance. Number 10. Lithops. The lithops, also known as living stones, these guys are sure to please anyone looking for an interesting plant that doesn't take up much space. Lithops are small succulent plants that grow close to the ground. They're native to southern Africa and get their common name from their resemblance to rocks or stones. During the fall season, small yellow or white flowers bloom on the plants. Number 11. October Daphne, Sedum seboldii. The October Daphne is a small succulent plant that's native to Japan. It is among the smaller varieties of stonecrop and doesn't reach above 12 inches tall, even at its ultimate height. It's called October Daphne because of the pink flowers that bloom on the plant in early fall. These flowers are very delicate and only last for a few weeks before fading away. Number 12. Baby Toes, Fenestraria rhopalophila. The baby toes is native to Namibia and South Africa. It is a small succulent that's closely related to Lithops. It's called baby toes because of the shape of its leaves, which resemble tiny baby toes, albeit green ones. Don't worry about planting this in a garden bed. The stems don't extend far enough to take advantage of the extra space, preferring to stay in their small circle most of the time. Number 13. Conophytum Conradii. The Conophytum Conradii is native to South Africa. This plant is one of the more unusual-looking members of the genus. Its fleshy leaves resemble the beaks of birds or an upside-down human tooth. The leaves are light green with red margins and appear in pairs. They grow to about 2 inches long and are quite fragile. Number 14. Haworthia cooperi. The Haworthia cooperi is a small succulent that grows in the form of rosettes with thick, fleshy leaves that have white stripes running along with them. It is a native to the Eastern Cape in South Africa. The leaves become translucent near the top, allowing light to shine through. In its natural habitat, only the tops of the leaves, the transparent bits, are above ground, with the rest of the plant being underground. Number 15. Lace cactus, Echinocerius reichenbachii. The lace cactus is a small cactus native to Mexico and the southern United States. It makes its home in the desert, where it grows in harsh conditions year-round. This tolerance for less than ideal conditions allows the plant to thrive under neglect when in cultivation. Its extreme tolerance for lack of care is what earned this cactus an award of garden merit from the RHS. Number 16. Blossfeldia Liliputana. The Blossfeldia Liliputana originates from Bolivia and Argentina. It's the smallest cactus in the world, firmly earning its place among the most desired cacti to have in a home. The plant only grows to about half an inch in diameter, and its stem rarely gets taller than 3 inches. Blossfeldia Liliputiana is usually grafted onto other cacti to speed up growth. Number 17. Pearl plant, Tulis pumila. The pearl plant, also known as the miniature aloe, it's a small succulent from South Africa. It's a member of the Crassulaceae family and is related to well-known succulents such as the Jade Plant, Crassula ovata, and aloe vera. It is a compact plant that stays small and rarely grows larger than 12 inches tall. Number 18. Aloinopsis luckhoffii. The Aloinopsis luckhoffii is native to South Africa. It's a member of the Azoaceae family, which includes well-known succulents like the Mesembryanthemum and the Lithops. This small succulent forms clumps of small rosettes no more than 2 inches across. It forms a dense mat of these rosettes if allowed to spread. The leaves show some variety in shape, some growing taller than others. Number 19. String of pearls, Senecio rolianus. The string of pearls is a succulent that's native to South Africa. It's called string of pearls because of the shape of its leaves, which are small and round like pearls. Keeping this succulent small depends on the conditions of its growth. If you keep this plant in a hanging basket and provide it with regular pruning, it will easily remain small even after years of repotting. Number 20. Zebra cactus, Haworthia fasciata. The zebra cactus is a small succulent that originates from South Africa. It's called the zebra cactus because of the white stripes on its leaves, which resemble the stripes of a zebra. The leaves of this Haworthia grow in a tight rosette pattern, almost vertical in alignment. They're perfect for potted containers as they don't spill over the edge and don't take up more space than their pot.